We started our trip through the iSimangaliso Wetland Park in St. Lucia in the south and made our way up the coast. We had some great snorkeling at Cape Vidal, and on a turtle tour in Sudwana Bay, we saw the last little hatchling from a loggerhead nest. We had a really great time on the lake system at Cozy Bay, and it certainly felt like life couldn't get any better.
Sure, it is really hot here in Cozy Bay, but we managed to pack up camp without dying, and now we are going to Bhanga Nek. So this is really our last chance to see the sea turtles before we go home. And before, on one walk there, we saw hatchling baby loggerheads as well as leatherback. So that was really spectacular. So I'm really holding thumbs, and I'm really hoping this is going to be the chance. This is going to be it. We're going to see all those turtles. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We had a quick swim to try to cool down before we hit the road.
We're having some lunch at the Kingfisher Lodge, not too far away from camp. Quick swim, and then we're off to Bhanga Nek. Cheers.
Bhanga Nek is only 23 kilometers from Manguzi, and it's a relatively new gravel road that meanders through some beautiful indigenous forests.
So this camp, the Bhanga Nek community campsite, really is one of the furthest points you can be along the coastline here. There's a road that drives here and then it basically stops. So on the website they advertise the community camp as being extremely rustic, and it's like camping except your tent is already set up. But these tents are obviously a little bit old. The camp is really nice and neat, the ablutions are really sweet. But Mick and Alma are scared of the snakes for Michael, so they're going to stay in the rooftop tent. Our rooftop tent, because it's quicker to set up than Mick's. And now we're going to take a quick dip in the sea, and then it's time to go out and find the turtles.
Mick,
Hello.
what are you doing in our tent?
Dude. Borrowing it. It's necessary, I promise you. I don't like snakes.
Simanga Mageba has closely watched the turtles on these beaches for more than 20 years. We had done this walking tour with him as a tour guide before, and the conditions were looking really promising for turtles.
Bhanga Nek is the part of the World Heritage Site which is under the Ezemvelo Wetland Park Authority. They start off south of Mapelana all the way up to Mozambican border. So this is one of the most important area which was started to do the monitoring from 1963 by the Ezemvelo KZN Wildlife, and later in 1998 this area was declared as the first World Heritage Site. It also includes the people living inside the park. Because there were some people who used to come down to the beach, disturb our sea turtle, killing off our sea turtle, stealing the eggs. So the Ezemvelo KZN Wildlife, they've been playing a very big role in our community just to conserve our sea turtle and also employ the local community monitors that can also walk along the beach. And also I used to work as a turtle monitor from the year 2000 up until 2008. So the time I was working for Ezemvelo, I saw it was a very good idea just to conserve our sea turtle because it's like, as they are more vulnerable on land than in water, it was very much useful, we as the community, just to conserve them. And then it did also help our communities just to get source of an income, because as I'm like at my age now, I also get money from this ongoing project, which is about maybe 63 years ago. And also even our forefathers, they've been working on this project, and also we wanted to see even our future generation coming to work and to do this job just to conserve our sea turtle. Usually, like the sea turtle, they like to come out to lay the eggs when it's a little bit dark, and also depending on the tide. And when the tide is a little bit high tide and also it's a nip tide, it's where we've got a good chance to see the babies going down to the water and also the big ones coming out to lay the eggs. Even though that we are coming to an end of the project now, because like as we know that the season starts to come, the sea turtle comes to lay the eggs from the beginning of October, like to the middle of March. Then from like in the middle of March is where we're expecting the babies walking their way back into the ocean. So then you'll never know, they will never guarantee whether we might see them or not. But if you then if we are guaranteed, it's why we can able to see them, yeah, if they're walking back into the ocean.
Just as darkness fell, we saw a loggerhead female come ashore in the distance. Once they find a spot that is just right and they start laying their eggs, they go into a sort of trance, and you can get a little closer without disturbing them.
Out of the darkness, into the light, won't let it go easy, not without no matter the distance and how far I run, you'll always be missing when the day is done.
Seeing this mother and the intense struggles she goes through to lay her eggs on the very beach where she was born is a life-changing experience. This is the only time a sea turtle ever leaves the water, and it is clearly a great challenge just to be on land. When she's done laying her eggs, she makes a tremendous effort to compact and camouflage the nest, and her tracks in and out of the water is the only sign that she was ever there.
I'll find you. So what's your conviction? What is your truth? What's your prediction? To know for what is.
Moments like these is why we love this place so much. It really is magical. And we salute iSimangaliso and all of the conservation partners and heroes that dedicate their lives to conserving this miracle for future generations. Thank you.
Oh, hey, now the truth is I don't really know why. I just let the wild wind decide.
Seeing that turtle coming out to lay her eggs on the beach last night was just such a special experience. It almost feels sacred, and I really suggest that everybody should just come out to see it at least once in their lives. It is so, so, so special. It was really nice having Mick and Elma and Michael on this trip. Just having some friends and another vehicle to drive with, that was fun. So thanks for coming, guys. The Ironvan, still an absolute beast. The ride was comfortable, the camping was comfortable, we've got everything we need, so Easter. iSimangaliso also really, really special, and we didn't even scratch the surface of everything this park has to offer. It really needs to go on your bucket list, your to-do list. This place is really a miracle, the way that they explain it. And last question always is, where are we going to go next? And the answer, anywhere we want. Let's go.